Alrighty. Welcome to another dev blog for Escaping Insanity. And in this devlog I'm going to be showing off the clipboard mechanic. Because basically in the game we're going to have a lot of pickups and stuff to do in certain rooms, and this is just a indicator to the user of their progress on each day, potentially, or in each of the rooms. There'll be a clipboard that basically says certain items need to be used, so you can kind of see if you're kind of done with that room. So with this, I've added a nice green glow to it when you're hovering over it, and you can view it. And this is just a bog standard list of pickups that I've added to the list of the blueprint of the clipboard. So if we pick up all the items for the generator, and then we'll use the gauge as first example, that's added, and then the clipboard will update. So obviously this text is going to be updated with some tick box graphics, but I've yet to do that now. And then if we use the exhaust and the fan, we'll get a nice X in the box. And then, yep, and the last thing to do is bow, and then as a user you can kind of see that you're done with fixing this up now. But I'll be adding these clipboards in each of the rooms and linking them to entities that you can pick up. So the general setup for this is a list here. So we've just got a bog standard, required items, an array, and these are just all the pickups in the game, essentially. So once you add this, you can add your own custom display, but at the moment I'm defaulting it just to the name of the entity, but in future it could be a riddle, for example. So I'll say, like, find a key, or put a key in the required item here, and then add some riddle text to kind of confuse the player a bit, but still know that they need to complete that. So in terms of how this works, every single one of these pickups, which derives from BP master item, will have an event dispatcher for when they're picked up. When the item is picked up, we just send a call for item picked up, obviously when it gets destroyed, and then the clipboard will get a nice event from the first person game mode. So this is kind of a global callback, basically saying the item is picked up. We've got an array of required items, the for loop, checking each of the items. If the item has been completed, which is the X on the display, we continue the loop. We find a matching item, we break out the for loop, because in this example there's two of the same item, which is the starter cable on the generator, so I don't want to set all of them to ticked. I just go, right, find the first one that's not completed, assign it to completed, then break out. So yeah, there'll be more to come in the future with this, and maybe more. I'll expand this a bit more to potentially have a tick box at the bottom for a certain amount of items. So say this clipboard had the generator and a lockbox potentially, I'll just have like a tick box saying generated fixed when all of the generator items have been completed, and then same with anything else. But yeah, that is the Clipboard for now. Alright.